Hey everyone, I'm Lady Venture, and I decided to redo my entire base, both of my two bases. So I have a lot of work to do. I'm gonna make it more efficient, just easier for me to get around, easier for my pals to get around, but also, more room for me to do things. That's the goal. So I'm breaking down my breeding areas first, and then I'm gonna do a stone area with 2 floors. That's my goal, so that I can have my pals sleeping at the bottom, so I can have a second story for all sorts of other stuff I can put up here. I'm a little worried about that edge right there. You see that it's highlighted blue? Because it's out of my little compound, it deteriorates, so it might break. I'm gonna leave it alone for now, and we're gonna see if it breaks. I have had it break in other games I've played, and sometimes I haven't had it in other games, so we'll see. Okay, I made a decision. I made a mistake. I don't think it's tall enough. It's gonna be hard for a lot of my pals to get in here because it's not tall enough for them. So I'm gonna make it taller. I'm gonna break this all down, and we're gonna make the second story a lot higher. And I want windows, because I want to be able to see out. It's a beautiful view, so I don't want to cut my windows out. All right, now we can work on the roof. I want to leave this opening right here to the bridge open. The only thing I really hate about this is lining up stone. Good luck lining up the stone. I'm just like, come on. And then once you get it, you don't get it again. It never happens. Okay, so I had this issue because I'm building on unstable ground, or uneven ground as it would be. It's impossible to get it level, other than if I have to put stone throughout the entire base, and I don't want to do that. I like having the grass. So I'm trying to figure out where I want my stairs to get up to the second level, but also that it's uneven. And I get that. So I've eventually settled on it being uneven. This is me just checking to make sure that I can walk. Because if I can't if I have to jump up, my pals are not going to just jump up. So I'm trying to make sure that they're able to just walk up. It's a very tiny step. If they're able to do it, I can do it. And then of course there's a gap right there. But if I can do it, they can do it. That's my logic right now. And I'm just kind of testing that out to make sure that I don't fall through the crack and that they're able to do it. But it happens when you have uneven ground. I'm not worried about it. As long as they're able to get up to the second platform, I think we're all good. I could always do a metal foundation, but it takes ingot. And honestly, I think just a rock stone wall and everything is perfect, so I'm not even worried about it. Okay, I went through and I unlocked a couple things in technology. I unlocked basically a lot of furniture where you can store stuff, so that's going to be useful, especially the metal ones. I believe the metal lockers in the shelves hold more than the regular wood boxes, so that helps. And then high quality spring, cement sounds great. So I unlocked that for them. I'm gonna build that for them. The wall torches are more my favorite. They're just easier to, kind of put on the wall and forget about, which is nice. They're not in the way. I think that's it. Oh, houseplants. I got me some houseplants, some furniture and carpet. We gotta make this place homey, That's what I'm working on. Homey and efficient for sure. Oh, then of course I'm taking advice from everyone. Monitoring stand, so it says allow and prohibit individual kinds of work, so I can dedicate certain pals to certain areas, which will be fantastic and exactly what I need, so my newbie can be mining and not running around doing all the other tasks he's allowed to do. I'm just gonna be like, no, only mine. Go to sleep, eat. This is your life. Sounds horrible, but he's fine. Don't worry about it. Also unlocked more wood. So basically I just went through technology and was just like, I didn't really unlock a lot of things because I was like, that's not important. But as of right now, I was like, unlock. We need them just in case we need them. And so a lot of these hold more storage. I'll probably go more with the metal ones than anything. just because I know they hold a lot more. But yeah, but then I need a lot more ingots, so gotta think ahead. So I decided to put my little power statue right there. He's actually facing the right way. And then I'm going to do my beds, and I want them to have some fire to keep them warm. I'm gonna be a little bougie. I'm gonna do some fluffy pal beds for them so they know I appreciate them. I don't have that much cloth though, so I'll make as many as I can. And then I'll just do the regular straw beds, but they're on the bottom floor inside my little castle. I'm also gonna put most of my workbenches on the top so that it's just more efficient. I know where to go where I need to work, and they're not all at the bottom. So I was trying to fix my stairs, but they're uneven just because my bottom layer doesn't really match up with the top layer because of the uneven foundation. So I'm still checking to see if they'll work this way. I will fix it later though. Then I decided I want to put my, my berries and my wheat on top. That way I have more room at the bottom for breeding. And I can have all my pals specific to farming up there. And I like to put everything together. I want my silo, with everything, my wheat mill, just so it's easy access. Oh, and then the fun part. I gotta go through all my chests and I have to move everything around. So it gives me an opportunity to kind of put everything in order where I want it, that easier for me to find. I'm really big on organization. When I play with my brother and my husband, I'm known for organization, and I get so mad at them for moving stuff or putting things that aren't supposed to be there, all because they don't want to check every single chest. But I know where everything is because I placed it there. So it makes sense to me, maybe not necessarily them. So that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, and we want it to be homey. Look at that. We want a carpet. And while we're on top of it, I'm just building a bunch of stuff up here to make sure I have just the necessities that I need. I also want my cooking area on top. I kind of want everything condensed on top of my building. It's either in my building or on top of my building. And then everything else on the ground is for breeding, mining, logging. That way I just have it very organized. This is normally what I would do for my Palworld. I'm surprised I haven't done it earlier. I've just been trying to level up and catch all the pokies / pals. So, oh, and I want to do a rug right here for my little ice guy. I want them to be comfortable when they sit down because they just lay down half the time. Apparently I have to be perfect when I put it down to make sure, everything lines up. Oh, beautiful. I needed to make these stairs a little bit wider for my pals that have wings and the ones that he wasn't able to get up here. He's just too big with his wings and everything. So I needed to make it a little bit bigger for them to fly up here, which makes sense now because it kept saying that they were unreachable. They couldn't reach this area. See, unreachable by pals. So I just made a bigger walkway for them, which is fine. I have zero issue with that. I thought about having more than 2 breeding, but then I'm not going to be able to do work or certain things here. They're actually doing great with mining ore here. So I think only having 2, I don't think having 2 is a big deal. I think that's enough for me. So I moved my lumber over, but I think I'm just going to put, I want to do this for them, obviously, because they deserve it. Let's see how far I can go over. Yeah, I'm going to put some of these down. I still got to go to the other side, so I still have my other base to deal with. I haven't gotten there yet. All right, we're at my second base now, and I'm just kind of figuring out where I want to build my little castle. It seems like I just have more room on this side. There is a lot of trees in my way. There's a lot of ore. But I'm not worried about that because I have all my mining and my logging. So now I need to clean up everything. So I have to chop down some trees and start on my foundation. This one's going to be a little bit harder for me because it's very uneven. Look at how much it goes into the ground. So I have to kind of lift it before I can actually start building on it. So this is a process for me. This one took a while because I had to figure out how to lift it, and there's so many things still in my way I haven't cut down. It's a work in progress, for sure. So this is me lifting it. I have to use roof stone because the foundation one will not work in this area. And I'm gonna close off this bottom part once I figure out, you know, how I want it. But I did notice that it is, it's going, I'm right on the circle. So I'm gonna have to cut it a certain way where I'm able to stay within the circle so it doesn't break down. And I'm gonna have to put in stairs or a certain level that they're able to climb up with, because they're not gonna be able to do it themselves. So we're gonna cut this part off. Just so I have I have more room, because I can't use any of this on this section. I would have to put a roof there. Once I have it closed off, of course, I have to have my walls with windows, and then that's kind of where I notice you see the blue, and I'm like, oh no, it's good. That's definitely gonna break down. That's more than half of a wall. So I need to bring it in more, and then I can, I'll be within the circle, so it shouldn't break at all. I'm building it higher, and of course I decided to do it next to a cliff, which is difficult, and, you know, lining up these roofs are insane. I had such a hard time trying to just get it right constantly. Now I'm just trying to build to where they can walk on it. Like I said, it has to be a certain length down. See, they can walk on this side. So I'm like, okay, I need at least enough space to where they can get on it so they don't have to jump. So I spent a lot of time just testing this so that I wouldn't have issues later. However, in this corner over here, it's going to be raised, and it's going to stay raised because it's kind of impossible to get it leveled. Of course, I want to treat them right. They're going to be inside. I don't have enough cloth for their fluffy beds, so this place is going to get a lot of straw. This is my my stepchildren on this one. My third base, oh man, it's gonna, no, I'm just kidding. I'll treat them nice. I love my pokies. All right, we want to make sure everything's up. And that's what I'm doing. Top level, kind of like my first base. Everything's top level. We also want my farming on the top as well. It's just easier, it's more efficient. They're all in one spot. It works out perfectly. Okay, and we want 2 ranches. This is gonna be my ranch area. I have a lot of pals that I need to put out for ranch. So my breeding is the first one, and then this is my ranch. As I'm rebuilding my second area in the autumn forest, as I like to call it, I'm gonna add my ranch peoples, my pals, so that I can get a head start on this. Okay, so I have my bee for my honey. Duh mud. I don't know how you say that. I have this guy for oil. I have my flame bell for flame organs. I have my chicken for eggs. I have my cow for milk. I have my kelpsie for cow fluids. We're doing good. We're doing good. All right, I gotta do my cooking area, which will also be on top as well. I don't want to burn myself with this middle fire, so I'm kind of just putting my cooking pots, you know, at an angle. However, I cannot put my pot down because everyone's in my way. How dare you guys work while I'm trying to do something? And of course it has to be even, because I'm a little crazy about things being even. I have my feeding area next to my farming. Want to make sure they're well fed. We're just gonna do normal work because I don't. Cruel? Brutal. Okay, everyone needs to calm down. I will definitely not be, no. Set work preferences. Oh gosh. Ooh. Well, we want Kelpsie to just farm. We want him to just farm. Oh wow, this is interesting. I've never, okay. Well, no one needs to fight because I'm not being raided. So that's fine. Yeah, just do eggs. I don't want a newbie to do whatever he wants to do. However, I need my flame bell to stay here. Yeah, they do a lot. But I want my bee... I have a lot of honey though. I think my bee's okay to come in and out. I have no issues with my bee doing that. Interesting. This is interesting. Yeah, you're just gonna water. You guys are all fine. I have zero issue with any of you. Fix assigned management. What is that? Oh, I can assign them to a specific thing. Oh, like I assigned him to mine or... Oh, okay. Ooh. Who else can I assign? Yeah, do some ore. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, I have wood already. Well, he already knows he's supposed to generate. He already has a job. He knows that for sure. Hey, everyone. Let me pick up your stuff for you. Okay, interesting. I think that's really cool. I don't know if I need that much honey anymore. Or eggs. I think I'm doing really well on that, actually. I guess I can make other food as well. It's not just for breeding purposes with cake, but when I get further on, I can make like pizza, hot dogs. Oh yeah, we're doing well on honey and eggs and stuff. I'll just keep them going because they are the only ones doing that. I don't have my other base doing that at all. I think I'm gonna take a newbie off. Oh no, newbie can do everything. I didn't know what he was doing. Oh, but I think I have him set to... Yeah, I'm gonna take him off of mining. I don't know if I like the fixed management where you like assign them to one thing, because if I have like a fire one, I want them to be able to move between all the fire ones. So I do like that they have this aspect of it. Like, see, I don't want him working on wood. I would rather he just did fire. I'm fine with that. Same with him. Let's see, Bushi can do wood. That's fine. My Grizzbolt can do wood. Stuff like that, so I don't really have issue with that. I don't know why I have a dream or a daydream out. I just happen to have one out. I don't think I thought that through, which is fine. Okay, we want Anubis to do what Anubis does. That's fine with me. I want you to see... What's your handy? 3 handy? That's fine. We're not doing medicine anyway. Pen King... You don't need to do mining, because I have miners here. And you don't need to do that, because I have someone else doing that. Kind of let Bushi do his own thing. What's your one handiness? Nah, you just keep mining. You do your mining thing. I need you to mine. Fire. Yes, ice. Mining sounds great. Grizzbolt can kind of do his own thing. He's fine. Ooh, you're 3 fire, but I already have fires, so I don't really need you to do fire. Oh, I have 2 mining though. I only have Pen King doing water. You know what? I'll just leave it. You can do both. I have no issue with that. Oh, but I have a water. I have a designated water. Never mind. Mine away. Oh, you're doing fire. You know what? No, just kidding. I gotta take Daydream out of here. All right, everyone. Are you ready for the reveal of my new bases? I'm excited. It happens to be nighttime. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I was too busy doing stuff. Let's start inside. I've already showed you guys this in pieces. So we have a cabinet right here. This kind of just helps them out. You know, when they pick up wood and stuff for them to throw things right here, it's just easier for them because they started running around and doing other stuff. I got my egg incubator. I got my medicine thing, which I don't know how to use yet. And then some more cabinets. Monitoring stand, which is perfect here. I have my breeding, which I have not started yet. I got my 2 spas. We got all our goodies for them to, you know, work harder, more efficient. I did take away, oh, you're doing great. I took away my rock one so that they would just do iron because we have a lot of rock already. I gotta work on my ingot. Here's my logging. So yeah, no, they're doing great down here. I probably need to switch out my Nightwing for my Ragnahawk, which is gonna make me very sad. Oh, guys, good job with the cement. So I have, well, that's the whole point of having the cement here. Why do I do that? No, everyone ignore me. So that I'm able to put this in this little cabinet right here. Hey, 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 what? I'm right next to you. What on earth? Why are you making me work so hard? Rude. So rude. All right. Electricity. I got my fountain, my little feeder. Good job. Here's my little farm. Here's my food. So yeah, this is my house right now. This is my first base. Second base. So like I said, I couldn't level this out. Just wasn't happening. Got my monitoring stand. I got my farming. Or I mean like my, what is this? The ranch. Got my ranches. You know, they got their little saunas kind of on a hill. No one's working on rock. I mean, you're doing great with ore. Got my chopping. All right, we're gonna go inside. We got some cabinets. Here's where they sleep. Got some fire to keep them warm. I don't know what I was doing right here. More spaces for them to run? Who knows? Okay, see, look at, they can get up here. That's all I care about. Got to make it too wide for them. All right, workstations, a random wall. Why? Oh, so they don't fall. Okay, I was like, why would I do that? Here's my cooking pots. Here's my farming. Here's my food. Yeah, so this is my second base. I'm really happy the way they turned out. My first and my second base. I think everything turned out great. So let me know what you guys think. Please like, subscribe. Tell me what's happening. I did take everyone's advice as much as I could. I still have to go get a mercy ring and I need to do some reading. Someone's like, for the love of everything, read. And I was like, yeah, I know. I should probably read, but have a good day. Thanks. Bye.